let's run through the cast real quick. By now, it should be well known, but we'll bust through the most notable folks. Florence Pugh as Yelena Belova. Lewis Pullman as Robert Reynolds. Hannah Jean Hammond as Ava Starr, a.k.a. Ghost.
I'm not going to say thank you. I needed that.
Yep. And I should backtrack here to old Bob Reynolds.
Sentry.
Yep, Sentry, a.k.a. The Void. So fun to see Lewis in there.
Void.
Yep. David Harbour is Alexi. I'm going to try and pronounce Alexi's last name. And plus, he only goes by Alexi, so I feel good about that. Wyatt Russell is John Walker, a.k.a. U.S. Agent. Olga Kurilenko as Antonia Dreykov, a.k.a., the one that's not going to make it to the end of the movie. And
she's got a very strong name.
She does. Sebastian Stan, of course, as Bucky freaking Barnes. I just got to say, this is brutal for Olga. Like, she's a good actress. She has a track record of strong work. She deserves better than this. Not her fault.
Not her fault.
Out of that cast, let's just dive into it. Listen, Olga's dead. She's gone.
Yes, we are going to watch the Taskmaster, the new Taskmaster, die. Now, I will say, they gave her a nice little revamp. Mm-hmm. The new costume looks 10 times better. Very much of a nod, I believe, to the Ultimate Universe's Taskmaster. You'll have to double check me on that. Okay. Definitely less skeletal in the face and more of like a helmet mask kind of skeleton face. Yeah, she's going to die. Yep. And I am going to be very over the moon excited. And again, nothing to the actress. This is terrible writing and terrible decision making on that part. So this is just going to be somebody that Sentry's probably going to, and by Sentry, I mean the Void. The Void is going to tear her. Well, actually, I'm going to predict she's just going to die. It's going to be obliterated.
I was going to say.
Topped right off the map. Poof. They kind of alluded to that in the trailers. That's kind of what the Void does. He just erases stuff. Yeah. I think she's erased. Yeah. And I couldn't be happier. That's the best way to do it, is to take a freaking magic marker, magic eraser, and just gone. Yeah. Never existed, never happened. I would love it if they somehow Doctor Stranged her too, and the whole universe forgot Taskmaster existed. That'd be great.
Wow, that went nuclear really quick. That was great.
That would be just phenomenal. And if you want to know how that I felt this way consistently about this character, go back and watch like episode 3, episode 4. We're 100 episodes into this podcast, and I'm still ranting about how shitty of a character the MCU's Taskmaster is. Okay, this is an abomination.
You have been delightfully consistent on this front since 2021, because that's how long it's been. Since
Murder her. Kill her. I would love it to be way more violent and way more brutal, like her getting ripped in half. It won't happen. It'll be an erasure, okay? But that's what we need. It needs to just be gone, and we need to move on and forget, and I hope no one feels bad at her death. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah. Well,
I'm done with my
Olga
rant.
deserves better. But not just Olga, like, the character deserves better. It's like, what the flip are we doing here? This is not the character.
If anybody can give us actual Taskmaster, it is Ryan Reynolds. And I will leave that to Ryan